Hey guys! If you saw my ear fleek video, you'll know what's going on with my background. In case you didn't see that, I'm having a problem with the lights in my studio. Excuse me, dog, please don't eat my makeup. And I had to relocate, and this is, oddly enough, the best I could do for lighting. So, that room will be back soon, and until then, you guys are kind of stuck with this subpar setup. Alright, I got LipMonthly. I got a whole lovely story. I would not recommend this subscription to anybody. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you my story on why I would not recommend this to anyone. Okay, so this is the March edition. Came in this brownish bag with some flowers. I think it's ugly. I don't know if maybe they chose different colors. It would have been a better looking bag. I personally think this is ugly. I mean, the quality's pretty good. Alright, see, we got a little card, March 2018. Today, everything is possible. I don't really care. I didn't sign up to read stuff. First thing we have is Eco Lips Rose Quartz. So, as usual, I've already opened this up and looked at what was in it. This is so funny. It looks like a little lighter. Let me see. Do I have a lighter? Here's an actual lighter. Here's this. It looks like a small Bic. It is the funniest thing. My husband was sitting in bed next to me when I opened the package up, and I said, "Hey, what's this look like?" And he goes, "They sent you a lighter?" And I was like, "No." But this is just a tinted lip balm. It smells kind of minty. It's got a little bit of color to it. I did not particularly care for it when it comes to like lip balm type products. I am very much a huge fan of my Blistex, and that's about it. Other than that, it's lipstick or nothing. So that was item number 1. So the next thing we have is Be a Bombshell eyeshadow. It says Superstition. I'm assuming that's the color. Let's see if I can get into this. I hate these little boxes because I can never ever get into them nicely. And always from the bottom. It never fails. If I get into them without tearing them apart, it's always from the bottom. Now this is going to be the color Superstition, because it says it again on the back of this. Now let's see. Ooh, okay, we got into it. It is a nice purpley pink color. I've never used anything from this brand. Get some more. Its swatch is okay, not the greatest, but I actually like it the way it swatches better than I like the color in here. So, I mean, there's that. Next, we have Appeal Cosmetics Ultra Shine Liquid Lipstick. This is some very boring packaging. And this is in the color Nude. Just looks like this. I'm not going to swatch this because I know I'm not going to use this. I've got like a million other nude lipsticks. I don't need another one. So this is not something I'm going to keep, so I'm not going to swatch it for you guys. I'm sorry. But boring packaging. I mean, Appeal Cosmetics, you need to step up your game on your packaging. And the last thing we have is Sourmet Treatment Cosmetics Smear-Proof Lip Liner. And this is in Chestnut 18. I won't complain about their packaging. They don't really have a lot of space to put anything there. And it's in a like dark burgundy brownish color. A wooden pencil. I'm also not going to swatch this because I'm probably never going to use it. So I think I'm just going to opt to pass that on to someone who will. But that was the products that I got in my March one. I will not be getting any more of these. I had initially signed up for a 3-month subscription, and I got into a big fight with this company had to involve the Better Business Bureau because they refused to respond to me. And I fought with them through the Better Business Bureau to get a refund because they're incompetent and cannot do their job. So I contacted them because the ship dates that they had said, like, oh, it's going to ship between here and here, had gone by. I had received no shipping notifications. I checked their website. It said that it was still sitting in their warehouse. And I was like, okay, well, this is a little bit weird. Did, like, my shipping email just disappear or something? So I contacted them, and I just said, hey, you know, according to your site, my bag should have shipped between these dates and this date, and it still hasn't shipped. Is there something wrong here? Or is it just an oversight? It took 2 days to get back to me, which wasn't too bad. And they were like, oh, can you give us some more information just to verify, like, you know, our information and make sure we're talking to the right person kind of thing? So I sent it back. 3 days later, and I still hadn't heard anything back. Now, I responded within a half hour of even receiving the email. So there's no reason they shouldn't have been able to respond that day. Literally 3 days later, and they still hadn't responded to that. I'm still like, hey, I paid for this, and you don't even have the courtesy to let me know, like, what's going on, because it should have already shipped. So I sent them another email, and I was like, look, if you don't want to respond, that's fine. I can contact my bank, and I can go after you for fraud, because I did pay, and now you're not giving me what I paid for. Another 48 hours go by. No response from them at all. Now, at this point, I have gone on their Instagram and their Facebook and left all sorts of comments about how nobody should use them because they're stealing people's money and stuff. And then it hit me. I'll bet the Better Business Bureau can help me out. And I contacted the Better Business Bureau. Within 24 hours, I had a response from them. They tried to claim they were doing nothing wrong, blah, 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 blah. And I had to argue with them through the Better Business Bureau. And they were trying to tell me, like, oh, we're not going to refund you. I'm like, look, I shouldn't have had to deal with all this nonsense. I don't want anything to do with your company. If you go and you look at your social media, it's not just me that's had this problem. So it wasn't even like this is an isolated incident kind of thing. I'm like, lots of other people are having the exact same problem. So this is not a one-off thing. I was like, I shouldn't have to deal with this. Refund me for my next 2 months because this is insane. And I don't know if Better Business Bureau said something to them or not, but I got my refund. So this is going to be the only time we have a Lip Monthly unboxing on my channel. I will never, ever, ever do business with that company again. I would recommend that other people do not do business with them. If you subscribe to them and you haven't had any problems, that's great. I'm very happy for you. I would hate for other people to be going through this. And it's very unfortunate that this company just can't seem to get their act together because what they're offering isn't bad. It's just they need to get their business end of things together. I should not be fighting with you, and I should not have had to contact the Better Business Bureau just to get a conversation going back and forth between me and them. That is outrageous. I know I've complained about Birchbox having bad shipping, but they've at least got decent customer service. And this was just absolutely ridiculous, completely unnecessary, absolutely horrible business practice. So, but like I said, if you subscribe and you haven't had a problem, that is great. I'm very happy for you. But if you do not subscribe to them and you haven't and you were thinking about it, I personally, based off what I went through with them, don't do it. They're clearly having some serious issues in their business end, and they need to get that organized because, yeah, they've got quite a few complaints with the Better Business Bureau already. And I imagine they're going to rack up quite a few more if they continue. But that's everything I've got for you today. I like the products they sent. It was nice. But after the hassle they put me through, never again. I can go and find another subscription that is similar and not deal with that craziness. Till next time, don't get into trouble. Bye.